Welcome, Rejects, to a new swirly episode of the Full Send Rejects. Now, instead of our usual weekday recordings, we are recording on the weekends, so we might be a little more tipsy than usual. And I'm sure you will notice.
Woo!
And we will get into why this happened. We actually had some technical difficulties during the weekdays, so this is when we could record, and it's the weekend, so kind of got a little fucked up by now, but never mind that.
Thanks, kids.
On today's episode, however, we dive into Gemini season because this week we celebrated the birthday of our own little Gemini, Rose.
Woo!
Right.
Which, kind of explains why we're a little tipsy today. And since we can't have these birthdays without drinks, Billy here will help us dive into what happened on 10-cent beer night in MLB history. Now, before we get into this, let's get into our pre-topic banter and start off with Happy Pride Month.
Woo! Hey.
So there's a lot of things out there on social media that are against, gay people or trans people, especially trans people. I feel like it's more.
Oh yeah, they're now the.
It is heavy.
And and this not this episode, this podcast here, we welcome everybody. We don't give a fuck who you are.
We are a strong ally.
Yeah. I came home the one day, I showed her a video of this dude going through Target, tearing shit down and whatnot, and she's like, all right, going shopping at Target for some Pride stuff.
Yep, we literally went Pride. We targeted at Target for Pride shit. And then he even went to Walmart.
Yo, is that why everyone's mad at Target?
Yeah, because they had a Pride display. They say it's satanic. Because, it's apparently evil to be, accepting of other people despite Jesus being the one that said, hey, love everyone.
They have a whole Pride line on everybody, kids to adults. Macy's has one, Walmart has one, Target has one. There's a lot of people who have it, but Target is somebody who has it for all platforms from all ages.
You telling me Satan is gay?
He might be. Have you seen South Park?
Yeah, Satan right around the rainbow flag.
Saddam Hussein and Satan are getting it on.
Yeah, no, I've way too many times.
Satan right around on a motorcycle with the rainbow flag with Bud Light. Ooh, I'm gonna turn your kids gay.
And this is where we get canceled.
Listen, if someone comes here and is like, we're gonna cancel your episode because you talk about Satan, I'm like, listen, fuck off.
Anthony literally went to a water park sporting Pride
swim trunks. And ironically enough, they were right in my ass most of the time. That webbing in there. I gained some sympathy.
That's a boss move.
But a lot of people love them. Whether or not they knew what it stand for or not, they've complimented them.
Well, it's because when you get away from social media and whatnot, most people don't give a fuck.
No, if they like something they like, then they like it.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It's just people who abuse the Bible to say, hey, you're evil, when they're just using it to cover up their own fucking prejudice.
We love all people.
Reading comments has been a lot of fun, though.
Yes. The comments are entertaining, but we are an ally of Strong Swords.
Yeah.
Anthony ordained a wedding for two of our most favorite people.
It was an interracial gay marriage, okay? It was the pinnacle.
Yes. It was not only interracial, but it was two dudes who really wanted to show the fact that they loved each other, and we couldn't be more happy for them.
Yeah.
And we love them very much.
I mean, we just went over it, 2 episodes ago of how, when did you do that that was last week, didn't we do the mental health? How people in the LGBTQ plus community, did I get that right?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm good.
There's a lot in there.
Well, sometimes it's LGBT plus, sometimes it's LGBTQ plus.
No, it's
I don't
LGBT.
know.
Yeah, I'm part of it and I can't keep up.
Same.
Does that mean I'm the minority because I'm not?
I mean, what stage is the dynamic?
Please tell me you could find some cricket noises to put in there.
I could probably work that in.
Okay.
I will be short on editing this.
Note to Kodak: add cricket noises.
Cricket, cricket, cricket.
Remember, we have the chat thing. You could timestamp it.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I forgot about that. Oh, that's it. You know what?
The old time day, gotcha.
I'll just listen to it. Worst case, someone's gonna listen to it like, these fucking drunk bastards. We're the rejects. They should understand by now.
Yes. If our name doesn't say it
It's
all.
literally the name. Yeah.
Yeah. The point is, well, think of this point too. We're rejects. A lot of these people are rejected by a lot of people.
Society.
Yeah.
Friends.
Jigs.
It's a pretty common story. You know, someone comes out and some very conservative family member kicks them out or disowns them or something.
You know, it's a hard situation. I have a lot of friends who have a lot of different stories, and some families know, but some families take it hard on them, and they don't know how to handle it, or even though their family has accepted them over the years, they still don't feel the same towards them. So it's one of those things that you just have to know to love people regardless of who they are. If you love them based on what they bring to you in your life, whether it's comfort or happiness, you love them regardless of what walks of life they go through. So
yeah,
love
don't
is
be
love.
an asshole.
Yes, don't be an asshole. That should be our title of our episode 18. Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. That's excellent.
But yeah, it's a lot of pride in that.
We also had some national pride this week.
We had a busy week.
The Blue Angel Air Show.
Amazing. It was amazing.
It was. Oh, when that F-22 was starting to come out, because the F-22 at first, doing the demonstration of what it can do.
The Raptor it was a sense of nostalgia for you.
Well, I never dealt with the Raptor.
No, but it was an Air Force plane.
Yeah. I mean, I got to see the...
Most people have never dealt with a Raptor.
Damn it.
When I was in tech school, they had as I was down there, they unveiled the first demonstrator for the F-35, which is the next plane after the F-22. That was like a goddamn video game. I don't know how they do it, but because the F-22 demonstration, and Alina, she went from like crying from the sound to just like being in awe, and somehow the little fucker fell asleep.
The girl that's afraid of all noises, the noisiest thing she's ever accomplished or came up across, and she just found the way to snooze through the whole, like a good chunk of it.
These are two powerful ass engines. This thing came across so fast. You saw like the flame out of the back, but you also saw the air like on the side of the plane. It just it was incredible.
You felt it in your chest.
And then what did they have? They had, or when it came out with the I'm blanking. That old World War II fighter plane. Billy, help me out here. I'm blanking.
Oh, you know I took a dab, and you expect me to help? I don't.
Yeah, and we drank a lot of alcohol today. All right.
We've had a few alcohol beverages.
Yeah, me too.
The Mustang. There we go. The P-51 Mustang. So it was like a nice, like they came in together, show like the World War II compared to modern day, and then the F-22 came around, did its thing, and then what was it? The Voodoo fighter plane.
Yeah.
And then there's two custom planes, and the Blue Angels came out. I don't know how they do that. I would not be able to do that stuff, the stunts they do.
It is so scary.
They'd be flying at each other and then just like flip 90 degrees and then...
It's like a game of chicken in the air.
They're flying the FA-18s.
It was awesome.
They're flying it's too damn fast to be playing chicken in the fucking air.
Yeah.
But that's what it was like. It looked like it in the air because you see them and all of a sudden
that's exactly what it is.
Oh, it is. It's honestly a game of chicken.
And when you throw because some of the movers, they have like the whole team all together doing something, like coming across at each other, flipping a little bit.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's the movie they showed today. It Follows.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
One of the fun things about living in Pittston where we are is that we're so close to the Avoca Airport, and the Blue Angels actually flew in and flew out of
Wilkes-Barre.
No, the Avoca.
They said at the air show they were flying out of Wilkes-Barre.
Well, that's what Avoca is, the Avoca Airport. And it was, what was it, the next day that we were just sitting?
We heard of them, and you could see them up.
We looked outside, and you could see them flying over. Cole was so excited knowing that he just saw them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a crazy experience.
There's like just some things, and I said this at the air show, that just makes you feel just like pure American. And military air show is one of them.
Yeah.
Drinking at Yankee Stadium was also one of them that we did this month.
We did
or last month, I should say.
The month of May was very American for us.
But Billy, if you remember when we went to see the Pittsburgh game, we saw the military fly over. We were all just like, "Holy shit!" Like it does something to you.
Yeah, it's very
gonna rock your lungs.
Yeah, I don't know. I love that stuff, but that's also me being someone who used to fix those planes.
Ooh, look at me! I worked on chains.
It's all right. You got me nowhere but loss of sleep. But don't worry, Billy. I think you're going to enjoy this next one. Miami in the playoffs, both the Panthers and the Heat.
Yeah, and well, I wrote this before game one, and it was Miami ruling the world. They do not.
How's the? I didn't get a chance to look at tonight's game yet. How's it going?
It's 2-2 going to the third.
Ooh. Oh, I see right here. 2-2. Come on, I which one gets me more money?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, my parlay didn't hit because Donaldson didn't hit shit.
Well, so do you have anytime goal, or what do you have?
He needed a single or better.
Oh, you went baseball. Okay.
Yeah, I needed Judge to get an RBI, Cole to strike out 5, and Donaldson to get a single.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went hockey. So we'll see. What are you opening over there?
I thought about it. I don't know much.
Well, you win some, you lose some. What is it? You already opened it.
No.
You said before I can have it.
So, okay. Just I'm adding something in that's not in our pre-banter. Anthony checked the mail, which he's no longer allowed to check the mail for the rest of the month. And he saw something came in for me, but saw who it was from. So I feel like I have to give it to him. It is a Father's Day present. But there's only certain things that can come from this certain place.
It was like Nerd Gaming or a Geek something, but it was the same envelope I get all of my cards in.
Shut the fuck up.
My Pokemon cards, all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I am a nerd.
Yes. So he saw
something. You very much are.
Now I'm saying this on recorded. Okay, it's recorded.
Wait, he went blank. There he
is. No, I needed to cough.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
This is recorded. You're not allowed to check the mail for the rest of the month.
Okay, I won't.
All
but
right.
how is this package?
However, I'm gonna give this to you now. Happy early Father's Day.
Well, let's see what we got.
God damn it! This was a lot.
You know what's funny?
There's a lot of money.
You know what's funny though?
What?
I also had a card came in today that I ordered. What if they're the same?
It better not be.
Let's take a look here. Okay, Pokemon card, like I said. Whoo! Holy shit!
What you got?
Well, first of all, it's one of those secret rare cards, so best of the best. But it's a Pikachu card, but in the background it has a bunch of other Pokemons in there. There's Crobat, which is one of my favorites, and Teleon. There's the legendaries from Sword and Shield. Oh, goddamn.
You're not allowed to check the mail. Okay?
Oh, no, this is very good.
I know.
Holographic.
Well,
it has that rainbow holographic look to it.
Very nice.
Ooh, yeah, very, very nice.
Yes. You're welcome. I love you.
Thanks, man. I love
Happy
you too.
Early Father's Day. You're not allowed to check the mail for the rest of the month.
Okay, I won't check the mail for the rest of the month.
Jerk.
1 week later, he's getting yelled at for not checking the mail.
Tune in the next episode to see did Kodak listen.
Did Kodak listen? You like it?
I do. Yeah. Look, it's a very, very well designed card. Next, you have that legendary there. Ushifuru, I think its name is. Zacian.
You're pointing things out like our viewers can see, or like our listeners can like.
Okay, well, if by chance one of these are nerds like you guys know life, trying to protect their virginity, they'll be like, "Hey, I recognize this name. I probably know what card he's on."
Okay. However, you should finish your conversation about Miami
Miami.
before we begin to our topics today.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Billy.
Oh yeah, the Panthers look much better than the Heat did. The
Yeah,
Heat didn't look good for the
He
last
got
three
their ass
minutes.
kicked. Game 1 did not look good for them.
No, you wouldn't tell by the final score, but it was like a fucking 28-point deficit at one point.
I wonder, what did my guys score today? That's what I need to know. Wait, didn't I have Duclair?
No.
I sent you the picture, but my phone's in the charger. So I can't even
Let me
look and see.
That's what was on the charger.
Because I have one bet for the Panthers winning. But then I had a free bet. So I'm like, let me use this just in case Vegas wins.
You Kachuk.
Who was it? Chikahook. Chahook.
Kachuk.
Yeah, whatever his name is. Okay, full box score.
Again, we love everybody.
He did not. He has 2 shots. Whatever, 2 SMs. Oh, hit 3 people. Okay.
He's got a game winner. He always gets them.
Well, he has the second most time on ice for the team. He better fucking get one. Because what is I have over 4.5 goals scored. So you one more goal scored, and I get that. And the Florida Panthers to win. And Chahuk to get it.
Like, keep going.
I'm trying my best. We have learned by now that I'm not great at pronunciations.
There's no T. It's just Kachuk.
There's a T right there. Oh, I see what you mean. The T is silent. Kachuk. That makes a lot of
There
sense.
you go.
Oh boy.
Well,
He was an English major, everybody.
yeah, it was a science, not an English. Well, hopefully the Panthers can win tonight. And in the meantime, we can move on to our first main topic here about Geminis.
Yeah.
Hey, put your hair up.
I did a little bit. Yeah, it's feeling hot in here.
It's getting hot in here.
It is warm.
I mean, it's chilly, but the alcohol is setting in.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah. So if my reading is a little off here, I apologize. However, yeah, it's my birthday week, so I think it's time to celebrate the almighty Gemini.
You have serial killers in here, right?
I do.
All right, mighty Gemini. All right.
The almighty Gemini. We're not the most like of the zodiacs, but you have heard of
Yeah,
us.
Sheldon, shut up.
So tonight I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly to this double-sided sign. You'll get the reference later. I'll remind you.
What, double-sided, like, twins?
No, when I make the good, the bad, and the ugly. You'll get it later.
Yeah, from the movie.
You just shush.
I know things.
Gemini is Latin for twins. It's the third sign of the zodiac. This sun transits the signs between May 21st and June 21st. The Gemini represents the twins, which is Castor and Pollux, known as the Great Twins in Greek mythology. Our element is air. We're ruled by Mercury. Our lucky colors are yellow, and in the lucky gems are emerald and tiger
It's the
eyes.
eye of the tiger. It's the freedom to fight.
I knew you were gonna
Rising
do
up
that.
to the challenge of astrology.
Regardless if you're drunk or sober, I knew you were going to do that. The flowers are lily of the valley, which is May, and lavender, which is June. Have the lily of the valley tattooed on my arm.
Huh.
They look like little weeping bells.
Well, may you enjoy that tattoo.
May you.
I
I see what you did there.
didn't.
Out of his good eye, he saw it. I am going to get into some little fun facts about Geminis. A a lot of people have their own little opinions, but I'm just going to say some things here. Gemini facts. We are clever, rebellious, sarcastic,
No shit.
independent. We're spontaneous. We're visionaries, adventurous, and we're amazing. However, we are down to earth and we're honest to a fault. We're loyal to our partners and we are a sense of mind readers.
In my mind right now.
You want to touch my boobies.
Tacos. Ha.
What number am I thinking of?
69 and 420. Ha!
Wrong and wrong, but nice guesses.
Listen, our viewers aren't going to think that
Okay.
I'm almighty unless you believe that I'm almighty.
I'll give you an easy one. What animal am I thinking of right now?
Sloth.
Trash pandas, aka raccoons.
You're a trash panda. Okay, anyways, I should say, oh, you know what? I'm not a fucking mind reader, okay? That must be a June Gemini because this May Geminis obviously are not mind readers.
Yo, my mom's a June Gemini, and yeah.
I mean, that could be, listen, this is just a Gemini trait. There is a big difference between May and June Geminis.
Yeah, that 1 day difference for you.
It counts, sir.
Okay.
The problems with Gemini, we won't ask twice. They feel like they're more emotional. The second time they have to ask something, they feel hindered and they are often confused. I don't like asking things twice from you to begin with. Usually when I tell you something.
That's a common trait for all women.
First of all, if you just sit here and tear everything I say down, sir, we're going to have some issues.
Babe, I'm an Aries. It's what we do.
I think this is why I didn't cover
What
the Aries.
did you expect?
This is why I didn't do an Aries thing.
Toxic.
Okay, for all our Aries listeners, I do apologize, but
I don't.
he is a trendsetter for all things that are toxic for Aries. I do apologize.
Okay, miss, you have more red flags than green flags.
You do.
I have a green flag of happiness. Continue. Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, good.
Tell me one good childhood memory. Exactly.
Going to the beach. My stepfather deploying. That was a good year.
Yeah, the normal thing.
This is going to be a fucking episode. However, Geminis in their lowest points. We tend to be silent, seem to be lost in another world, or dreaming about something when something that could be bothering them approaches them.
You're right. You are totally known for being quiet.
How many times do you ask me that if something is wrong and I say nothing, I'm fine?
See, that's not being quiet, though.
How many times do I refuse to be vocal about something?
Again, it's not being quiet. That's choosing to be quiet about certain subjects. You're just
That's avoiding a topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're choosing to be quiet.
About certain things. You're just giving a blank statement here that they will be silent.
Are you going to sit here and contradict everything I say?
No. Just the things that contradicted.
So far, you have...
Fine. The next one, I'm not even looking at it yet. I won't contradict it. I'll sit here and drink my beer.
That's the fuck you did.
Did I? What is it?
Gemini motto. I am a simple person with a complicated mind.
That one I cannot interject on. You are pretty simple. Give you tequila, rub your back, and take you to scary places.
Mm-hmm.
But your mind is in 30 different places. So that one's fair.
Complicated.
Yeah, that one's fair. See, I told you.
It's the next one that's going to get you. The evil side to a Gemini. They like to mess with people for fun and enjoyment, especially when they know it gets under their skin.
I can't really contend that either. Like a little bit, because you don't do it purposely, but like if someone like annoys you or if someone deserves it, then it's like being chaotic good. Like you see those charts where it's like chaotic evil, whatever. You're chaotic good when it comes to this.
It's a necessary evil.
Well, see, I can't say shit because I literally said, hey, does this person park here? Because I'm going to take their spot right now.
But that's why I'm talking about. You have more red flags than green.
Because I don't... Shut up.
He's an Aries.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm supposed to be like this, okay?
the Capricorn is talking.
Yeah, you're a vegetable.
No, they're the worst. Okay,
Go.
so we'll get to you eventually, sir. Things Geminis hate. We hate to ask for help, which is true.
Hmm?
We believe that we can do everything on our own, and we hate to do things in routine and scheduling, and hate to be reminded of mistakes we made. However, I am a very routine person. I can't speak for all fellow Geminis. I am somebody who likes to plan and stay focused on certain things. I am anal when it comes to that, but I do not like to ask for help, and I don't like to be reminded of mistakes I've made. So majority of that is true for me.
I mean,
Yeah.
the last one. Who does?
Yeah, you took away nothing I'll say is wrong. So,
Shut up.
What? I'm being, that was a compliment.
Things Gemini do when pissed off. Face
Yell
will
at
turn.
me.
Shut up. Face will turn tense. They will talk less, may turn mad, but they won't be for long. I am not someone who stays mad for long. I do like to talk about things, however.
It depends. Because there are some things you bring up about other people that's happened way long ago that doesn't affect anything anymore.
That's a grudge. That's not being mad at something.
Well, grudge and being mad, they kind of go hand in hand.
I don't think so. A grudge can just be having a hatred for somebody, but not actually being
Is
mad about
grudge
it.
happy? Are you happy towards somebody with a grudge? Are you sad? No, you're.
I know, it's just a natural hatred towards somebody. You can do nothing wrong.
And hatred comes from which emotion?
Your mother.
Ooh.
I'm not happy about most
Chicken
people.
pot pie, bring it.
Yeah, we're never gonna get the pot pie.
No, we're not. That's why I brought it up. Just a reminder, mother, you need to make me a pot pie.
It was just your birthday. She needed you a pot pie.
I know. My birthday came and passed, and you didn't give me a pot pie.
If she makes it, would it be chicken pat pie?
Chicken pat pie. It'd be the pat pie. Please make me a pot pie. Billy wants one too. Things that Geminis do when they are doubtful, like getting a chicken pot pie when promised. They will sit quietly and keep on thinking too much about a pot pie that they're never going to get. Or mention it in a podcast that they're never going to get it. There are some assumptions about Geminis that they flirt too much, they're troublemakers, and they're two-faced. The fact that people say that they are two-faced is a false. A lot of people say that because Geminis are, we're chameleons of sorts. We adapt.
You're the first Gemini I know who's not.
Oh, well, then I've come to prove the point that we are very adaptable in certain situations.
Oh, hold on. You can't say we because he said you're the only one that's not.
Well, are they all June Geminis? Because
yeah, I just also realized. Okay, when does Gemini season start? The
21st.
Oh, never mind.
Of May.
I'll say Katie could fall into, but she's a 7th.
No, she's a fucking Taurus.
She's a gun. What a dick.
However, 21st of May is my brother's birthday. Brett, shout out to him. He's a very smart man. But it also is the birthday of one Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. You can do it. Come up, let's fucking eat him, Jeffrey.
The best
Jeffrey
gift
Dahmer.
for a Gemini. Best gifts for a Gemini was books, magazines, laptops, board games, entertainment items.
I like how there's casually one expensive thing just thrown in there.
We're very inexpensive people. However, we did go to Books A Million today. We did buy board games. And we did also buy things for my entertainment.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know, give me like Monopoly.
Tequila. Tequila is always a plus for Geminis. And not for all, but for this one in particular. Thank you for adding that quotation there.
Billy said something too. I didn't hear him.
What'd you say, Billy?
Oh, the best gifts. Yeah, just give me like Monopoly and maybe like this book. And oh yeah, can I get like a $3,000 Chromebook?
Okay, first of all, this one was free. I didn't have to pay for it. It was free for me. However, he did buy me the Office Clue today, which was fun. This little chip cup from Beauty and the Beast that I'm drinking a White Claw / tequila mix with. There's a lot of things. He bought me a Pegasus plant from Hercules, which I'm very, very, very happy about. And some kind of LED light glow in the dark thing for the toilet bowl. So when you guys are over and it's dark at night and you guys are too drunk, you guys can't have no excuse for missing the toilet anymore.
Is it going on the little one?
Huh?
Is it going on the little one?
No, it's not going on the little one. You leave my child's toilet alone.
Oh, damn it.
She is in training, you are not. Things that Geminis get frustrated with. Drunks pissing on their children's toilet seat should be on this list, but it is not, however. When people start causing unnecessary problems is one of them, like pissing on your child's toilet seat. We get irritated easily when people start taking things personally, which I do because a joke is a fucking joke. I also can't stand when people make things more difficult than they actually are. Only we can do that. That is my job only.
Yeah, that will make. I won't contend that one. Hey, how should we do a simple task? Well, we break it down into 12 steps.
Yes. The hardest thing for a Gemini is to sit still or to trust people or to keep cool under certain pressures. That I find that to be the most truest statement on this whole entire list because I can't stay still for the life of me. Thanks, ADHD. I do have a hard time trusting people, and I do not do well under pressure.
Under pressure.
Pressure down
Coming
on me.
Down on you.
Things Gemini simply ignore. We simply ignore the ones who have hurt us. Moving forward in life is our main priority. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me once, shame on me. I'm not gonna. No, it's very simple for that one. If you hurt us once, that's it. We're not gonna give you a chance to do it again because we're pretty much gonna disown you from our lives. Take that as a warning, sir.
Let's say ow as I pinch you. Go ahead.
I'm not a bitch.
No, you just suddenly went, ow.
2 things that Gemini should always remember: to be consistent and to be determined. That is something that I constantly like to live by.
What if they're like a terrible person? Should they still be consistent?
No, this is
like Jeffrey Dahmer. He was a serial killer.
Well, he was consistent and he was determined, so he obeyed the Gemini rule.
He got shit done.
Yes, listen, if that's one thing you should remember is to be consistent and be determined. Guess what? I am consistent. I am consistently good to you, our children, to our house. I am determined to go to school and get a degree.
Billy?
And work full time and to make sure that Billy is the best he can be.
We are doing all these things so he can be the best.
And I am determined to get Billy drunk every time he gets here. There's not one time he's ever been in his house and went to bed completely sober. That's determination for you.
I think there's nobody that's house of age who's gone to bed sober.
However, I do have some characteristics of Gemini that I like to share with people. I'm going to start with the good traits first because good traits are always good to have. We are versatile. We are insightful. We are life of the party, which regardless of how many house parties we throw, I do like to consider myself that of entertainment. We are resourceful. We are charming. That's how I got you. You're exciting and curious. We're very expressive, which you've also, seen very many varieties of expressions from me.
Yay.
We are clever. We're a natural host, which comes from, all the parties we've thrown. Bubbly. We're intellectual. We're fun-loving and dynamic. Very smart, and we're good at fitting in because we're fucking chameleons.
I feel like 3/4 of these will be in other.
I knew you were going to say some bullshit like that, so when I get to those other characteristics of other zodiac signs, you can then remember at the top of your dome on which ones were Geminis.
Oh, hands down, charming is in mine. Like, I know it is.
Well, this is why we get along so well, because, if we weren't compatible in a certain sense of friendship or relationship wise, like if we weren't compatible, sir, we wouldn't have the same best characteristics. That's what compatibility is about being the same.
All right, let's go on the bad one so I can roast you.
All right, we're going to talk about the bad side of a Gemini personality traits. We're easily bored. True. We sometimes are a gossip, which I do love a cup of tea.
As you're holding shit.
Yo, fill that teapot.
We are restless. We are anxious, judgmental.
Whoa. This is a judge-free podcast. You're saying you're judgmental?
We just talked about this.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well, we're also very depressed, sir, so thank you for that.
Well, we all are.
We're overwhelmed easily, sometimes superficial, prone to change their mind.
No shit.
Shut the fuck up. Sometimes insensitive. We're easily nervous and easily distracted. So yeah, those are all those negative traits are quite me. But as a friend, I'm not even talking to you, Kodak. This is to if Billy can say yes to all of these, then I am doing something right.
All right, you can do that, and then I'll see the relationship one.
As a friend, I am caring, easygoing, funny, encouraging, outgoing, loyal, giving, and easy to get along with.
Can confirm.
Can confirm.
All right.
He concurs.
Relationship. Let's see. Let's see. Go ahead.
Gemini's in a relationship. Drawn to variety.
Wait, like multiple men? Like what does this mean?
No, you shut the fuck up. Variety of interest. We went to Disney and horror and a bookstore today, which can be a vast array.
We went to Disney today?
We went to a Disney movie today. Yes, we did.
Disney movie. Okay.
No, I didn't even know you guys were
supportive.
Okay.
Jack, try to say something smart about that.
I got nothing.
You can't because I've been supportive through your journey through school while I worked to take care of our kids. We're somewhat jealous.
Oh, somewhat. Oh, just somewhat.
Well, okay, we're very jealous because I can't tell how many times I mean, you've had many female friends that I've had to snoop on because I couldn't trust you in the beginning of a relationship. We're overprotective, which my kids are very much, and you, I'm overprotective. Passionate.
And Billy.
Wait, if you're so overprotective, why'd you let me go on the street drunk?
That's the reason why I picked your ass up.
After an hour, I could have got hit.
I was trying to get a hold of you after the first half hour.
You should have let me go.
We had to learn a lesson.
Not to go. I told you not to go, and I told you to put on a regular shirt, but you insisted on going out in the street in a dress, drunk as shit. Sir, we are passionate.
Sometimes insensitive.
Sometimes. I'm passionate. I'm emotionally aware, romantic, and very sexual. Prove me wrong.
You're right.
Which part?
All of them. You said you're all right.
Oh, where did the story come from?
That because sometimes you like to go to sleep at night and just have your rest because you're very caring, easygoing, funny, and encouraging. And
that's tiring.
Yeah. You're so great. It tires me up to try and keep up because I'm an Aries. We don't have these traits.
That's the whole trip for him.
Love compatibility.
Oh, here we go.
The Gemini zodiac compatibility studies show that Libra
wow
is the one sign which the twins can be very, very well with. The two signs, Gemini and Libra, share many traits together, such as love for intellect, discussion, socialization, and they're also the fun of love for each other.
Wow.
First of all, dated a Libra, and they are toxic as fuck. However,
yup.
Gemini's best compatibility suggests that an Aquarius is a sign which the Gemini can upgrade very well from.
Upgrade?
Upgrade.
That makes sense.
But yeah. They pair. They can throw up many pleasant surprises. Both thrive, fun, and change. Aquarius and Gemini signs will share not only great friendship but also very great chemistry.
Good luck.
However,
Well, there's you and Liz.
one of my very good friends are Aquarius, and I see nothing more than just a friendship. However, you married that Aquarius.
Hey,
Huh?
it said it's going to be a great friendship.
Yes. Andrew is an Aquarius.
Oh yeah, he's an Aquarius.
Yes.
Liz
I-
is an Aquarius.
I came from two Aquariuses. Both my mother and my father were both Aquariuses. So yeah. You're over here getting defensive, Mr. Red Flag. However, yet another zodiac sign that a Gemini is very compatible with is an Aries.
Sounds toxic.
Yeah. Both have a deep love of higher learning and will complement each other. When it comes to lovemaking, the immense energy of the twins and the leadership skills of an Aries are bound for the most thrilling time. Side note, Anthony is an Aquarius.
I'm an Aquarius now, huh?
I'm not Aquarius. I'm an Aries. Wow.
There you go, drunkie.
Yeah, he's an Aries. Fucking asshole. He's an Aries, and I can say for a fact that all these things are true. Not only does he compliment me, he encourages me to learn more. You know, everything that I've done for schooling, he has pushed me to do more and to be better. Sex is great. We are good for one another. The Geminis are least compatible with Pisces, Virgos, and Scorpios, which I have to say they are the worst of the fucking group. I throw Cancers in there because they're emotional, but yeah. Pisces are one of the Gemini signs that we're just at odds with. Geminis are too careless and fickle, and the fish is extremely touchy. And they don't share the same compatibility in the bedroom. Virgos are a sign that are especially different from the Gemini. At a mental standpoint, Virgos are very boring and tedious, and they're turned off by Gemini's fickleness. Sucks for them. Another challenging sign for the Gemini is a Scorpio. Dated one of those. It sucked the whole entire time. Scorpio's tendencies tend to be selfish and their love of privacy, contrary to the Gemini, who likes to be focused on their energy outwards. We're somebody who likes to share our love to everybody. If I love you, I love you, and I want the world to see it. Scorpios are disgustingly private and they're selfish.
They really sting.
Ha. They can never gel well together, those two. But I do want to mention some Geminis that are famous that share the same, amazing sign with me.
Yeah, this first guy, he's really amazing.
Listen, Kanye West is a Gemini and he's living his Kanye best.
But he doesn't pass the Kanye test.
Yes, he does.
If he likes Jews again, it's fine.
Listen,
You got me there. He does like Jews again.
yes, but he's a June Gemini. There's a difference between the two. Okay. Marilyn Monroe is also a Gemini. She was very, very, very famous for very, very many scandalous things. Like I said, little love for one another.
JFK.
Yeah. Johnny Depp, I love him so much. I love him so, so much.
Holy shit, he's turning 60.
Shut the fuck up. He can still get it.
I know. I'm just saying. I didn't realize. Oh, God.
In a few days, he will be 60 years old and he can still get it. Chris Evans, which is America's ass. He's also a Gemini. And Mr. I got loyalty. Got loyalty inside my DNA. Kendrick Lamar is also a Gemini.
Sit down. Drink.
Pass out. Drink. Also, who's making the ranks is none other than Mr. Tupac Shakur.
California.
That's my dog.
I made sure to put him relevant in here because of you. Another
Thank you.
very famous Gemini which me and Anthony had a very, very vivid conversation with the other day that I like to say was Mr. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, who had some very racial ways back
Billy,
in the day.
You knew about this, right?
No.
Yeah, so when he was a teenager, like 14, 15, he caught some charges for targeting Asian Americans and beating the shit out of them.
Oh.
Now, I know because he was in jail for one and then on probation for another one. I mean, he went with them many years later and like reconciled and whatnot. But yeah, he was pretty against the Asians for in his teenage years.
Yep.
I mean, people can change.
Oh, he definitely did change. You know, now he's a great guy, but those fundamental years, he was a shitty person.
Speaking of shitty people, I'd also like to mention our very own Jeffrey Dahmer is a Gemini.
Jeffrey. I will do this every time he's mentioned.
And then, speaking of serial killers, David Berkowitz, which is also known as the son of Sam, is also a Gemini.
Yeah, I'm interested in that dude, actually.
Yeah, I'll do an episode on him some point.
Yeah, I actually think I have him on my to-do list for future episodes. And I'd like to make a quick mention for Geminis who have the same birthday as me. Brooke Shields, she was one of the most photographed models of her age. She started, everybody knows her as like one of the most photographed women and most beautiful women of the world. Clint Eastwood, which was...
Now, there's a beautiful woman.
I mean, Clint Eastwood was the good thing of my good, the bad, and ugly in the beginning, which also makes sense because I've always known I've shared a birthday with a legend.
I mean, he's had so many great
Colin Farrell, a sexy Irishman. Share a birthday with him.
Why can't I think of who that is?
Colin Farrell.
Like, I remember the name. I just
remember
what is he
Daredevil. He was a bad guy. What was it? Was it Bullseye?
Was he? Well, I never
Phone
finished.
Booth. You ever seen Phone Booth?
Let's see here. The Banshees of the Bat. Oh, wait. He was Penguin, wasn't he?
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yep.
Yeah, he was in a couple movies. He's always known as the Irish bad guy.
Or a penguin.
Yeah. And then we have some football loyalty here. Mr. Joe Namath, who shares the same birthday as me.
I like Joe Namath.
Yeah.
The guy had a set of balls when he played.
Yeah. Just some few shapes Gemini would.
He's one of my favorite stories.
No Tom Brady, though.
He's no he's not Tom Brady. But you listen, you have heard of him. And I'd also last but not least, I'd like to mention Mr. Anthony John Hardy, which is also known as the Cannon Ripper, who has the same birthday as me, notorious serial killer, which I would like to do a episode on in the future.
He knew New Jersey sucked.
Huh?
He knew New Jersey sucked, assuming that it's the same.
Yeah, he knew New Jersey sucked. It sucked so bad he just wanted to be famous for being in there.
Well, got the job done.
But he is relevant. However, any fellow Gemini listeners that we have here, if you can relate to any of the things that I said tonight, please let us know by reaching out to us to any of our platforms that we have available for you. I also plan on continuing my journey through the zodiac signs. So continue to follow or listen to us. You might hear me talk about your sun sign coming soon. So we'd like to hear from you guys. If you guys have any feedback, if you have any of these characteristics of any of the signs that we cover.
Well, I learned a lot.
Yeah, you like to talk shit most of them.
I'm an Aries. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's toxic. It's in his nature.
Yeah, he's very toxic. But however, as intoxicated as we may be tonight, I hear that we have some 2 cents on some 10-cent beers.
Well, you're skipping something here.
What's that?
My little topic on your birthday.
Oh, is that before you?
Is it before me?
Is it before you? Is it before?
Yes, it is. It's before Billy's 10-cent beer.
Well, we didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know the format at all.
To be fair,
you didn't tell us any of that.
I did put that in
I
before.
was over on the bench.
I guess it didn't save, so that's my fault.
Well, I guess you have to edit this part out at risk of making you sound retarded.
I sound retarded no matter what.
So you should edit that out.
Okay. But we have, because we just talked about Gemini as your birthday. So I do two things. The first, I like to talk about your birthday festivities, starting with Wednesday, where you had a office party, where unfortunately I could not come to later in the day because I had to take Cole to his field trip. But if you'd like to talk about that, of how you first woke up to some Aries asshole pouring 2 shots down your throat.
Yes, I had 2 shots of tequila for breakfast that morning.
She went. I poured a shot of tequila. I give it to her, and she looked at it. She's like, "Really?" And she's like, "Eh," and shot it. And then she went to brush her teeth.
And then I came back to
Yeah,
her.
you don't want to take the shot after.
Hey, at least I kept dental hygiene in mind. And then right before I left, I was handed another one, and this time it was encouraged by 2 of them because I felt like it was my birthday and I deserved another shot of tequila before I left the house.
Checks out.
Then you went and had a party at the office.
We did have a barbecue at the office for my birthday. It was quite a good day to get paid at the office. I probably shotgunned about 10 to 12 years.
Yeah, at the Knowles for the field trip, and I get a call. Hey, when are you leaving? Oh, around this time. Hey, instead of going home, do you think you can come here and pick me up?
Yeah.
And then I got there, and she's like, "Yeah, no one can shotgun a beer quicker than me." And everyone's like, "Yeah, she's so quick. We did a competition. I won."
But
That was the thing. I was gonna think. The temperature outside that day,
That was a 90-degree day.
it was at least 90 degrees, and I had been drinking since this morning. Since that morning, I did 2 shots, and then once I got to work, we started prepping the grill and everything. And our first shotgun was at 10:30 in the morning. Listen, I'm not proud of that day. That day was fucking awesome.
I'm not proud of it.
Yes. Listen, you'll never hear me talking shit about why I was intoxicated the whole entire day. I meant to be. All right. And if I'm
It
going
was on purpose.
it was on purpose. And if I might make any suggestion for those who like the shotgun beers, truly teas or lemonades or simply lemonades are the best things in the world because they're not even carbonated and they go down so fucking smooth. It's dangerous. So fucking dangerous. Also the Truly Red, White, and Blue are amazing as well. But yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. We left. I feel great. I'm good. Halfway home. I might be a little drunk. I have migraines. Why? Well, I've been drinking since 8:30 and it's hot out. Huh, what a surprise.
Oh yeah.
Come home, we get ready to go to dinner. As long as I don't sit down, I'm fine. Sits down. Eyes closed, hand over head. I'm sleepy. I'm drunk.
I was fucked. Then. But I went to dinner. I still went to dinner.
And had more to drink.
And I had more to drink. I went home to
And then she's like, yeah, we go home, play some rummy, play some cards, watch some TV. Halfway home, would you be mad if I just told you to play video games? Because I'm ever going to be mad at that situation.
Oh, I went directly to bed.
Oh, no.
I had a migraine. Everything was bothering me. The bumps in the road, the sound, the lights.
When I finally got upstairs, she was hidden underneath the covers. And I was like, all right, here's some medicine. And then she's like, well, my headache goes away. We can watch TV out like a light.
I woke up around like
3 to 3:30.
Yeah. I thought I woke up again before that and asked you what you were doing. You're like, I'm finally going to bed. It was like 1:00 in the morning. It was a day. I lived my best life.
You did. You deserved it. And then there was today where I got to take you for our birthday festivities, where we started off with Buffalo Wild Wings.
Delicious.
B-Dub.
It actually was very good. That's one of the best beat-ups I had in a while.
The
I
drinks were.
never had. I never had Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, we're gonna have to change that next time you come up. We're gonna order some.
Yeah, there. We had a couple of drinks there. Where we go after that? We went to Books a Million.
Books a Million, where we got a lot of things, including
Got
the glass of drinking.
got Chip there. Got Chip the Pegasus, the little plant in there.
And the Office Clue.
The Office Clue. Yeah, we're gonna have to play that.
I'm so excited about that.
Because you really want to go there, so we went there. Oh, I got a little Funko Pop too of Ironheart from the second Black Panther movie. And then we shot over to Hobby Lobby because White Girl Heaven.
Yes, it was fun.
Got a few things there, and then went to go see The Little Mermaid,
which was awesome.
Would you give a little review on The Little Mermaid?
For any of those who grew up watching the original Little Mermaid, do not criticize. Do not listen to anybody else. If you love the movie, then you'll love the movie now. Watching it as an adult is fucking awesome. The effects, how they did everything.
Those colors were very vibrant.
Yes, the colors. They did an excellent job executing this movie, making it seem realistic, under the sea, lifelike. The sound effects, everything was just amazing. The vocals were amazing. The whole entire screenplay and casting was absolutely phenomenal. I don't care what anybody says. The original Little Mermaid was actually featured in the film.
The actress,
yes, the original Little Mermaid. Which, if you don't know who that is, she's a market girl in there, Jodie Benson, and whose voice is still amazing to this day, and the one who I inspire to be every single day of my life. But it was all around a great. It was so good. I even jumped a couple times because it was so action filled. There was just like the sound effects and the way things were. It like gave me a little jump scare, especially the shark scene in the beginning. I was like on edge. Everything was just so fantastic. So I would tell everybody who's listening to watch it. It was fantastic.
I'd have to.
They updated for 2023 how much plastic is in the ocean.
There was actually a scene where they're cleaning up from humans.
From a ship, yeah, they're cleaning up from a shipwreck, saying how much more of our ocean are they going to destroy?
It's like, it's going to take 100 years for this coral reef to get to come back and whatnot. All humans do is trash our ocean.
It was a scene.
Yeah. So Billy, that was in there. And then we went to a restaurant, Noir Dark Spirits, in Scranton.
It was so good.
Oh yeah, this place was fantastic.
The food was good. The drinks were better. The atmosphere was. It's an acquired taste, but for me, it felt like home.
We went in there. It was like hard rock, heavy metal songs in there. Every drink was like custom made. Like there's a special feature about it. Like one had like a syringe of like liquor you put in there. I got a Black Swan drink which had origami in it, sticking out of it. Every drink just had its own, like not its own flavor, but its own character.
And they were all like smoking or bubbling or had some kind of cool feature to where each drink you were like, oh my God, wow, to it. There was a wow factor to every drink. The colors, the accent to it, like the one that had with the syringe. It was a clear drink until you squirt the syringe in there and it just automatically made into a nice colorful drink. It was quite an experience. So anybody who is in the Scranton area or looking to go to somewhere that is
definitely go there.
Yeah, definitely wanting to try something different. Noir Dark Spirits in Scranton is definitely the place to go.
And on that note, I thought for your birthday, maybe our listeners can get to know you a little bit by us doing a little Q&A.
Uh-oh.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
Well, there's some certain things you like as we're talking about drinks. Mm-hmm. If I'd ask you your top 5 favorite tequilas, because you are an avid tequila drinker.
Okay. Well, someone who grew up without any money, Um, I'd have to say my favorite is probably a cheaper brand, which is Margaritaville.
Oh
It
fuck yeah!
it tastes just as good as a Patron, but for the cost of a gallon, you can get a regular size bottle of any top brand. So Margaritaville is probably my go-to number one. I am a big fan of the Rocks tequila. I am a silver girl. I'm not really much of a gold drinker. Um, but both the Rocks Gold and tequila is absolutely fantastic. What is the other one I like? We just got it not too long ago.
George Clooney's.
No, the George Clooney one is definitely good. The Casamigas is one of them. The one that we got from that one store, I can't think of the name right now.
Do we have it right now?
Yeah, it's in the refrigerator.
It's in the fridge. Well,
Yeah.
keep talking. I'll be right back.
That one was really good. I tried one, just shooting one. 1800 is always a good one for as far as main brand goes. I'm not a big Patron person just because I feel like it's overpriced tequila. But I did have a few tequilas in my day that are good. The one he's pulling now is probably on my list. Silver Donkey. I know it sounds funny, but it's a fairly good tequila, if I might say so myself. But yeah, the one that he's pulling now is probably on my list.
The one in the fridge is Altos.
Altos is a very good tequila. But yeah, that'd probably be it.
I missed the other one. What's the other one?
I said that 1800 is probably good list. It's probably good on the list, but I said Patron is probably the least amount because it's just overpriced. Not that it's not good, but it's just overpriced. There's other tequilas that I'd rather have.
Okay, so another one. Again, this is no preparation. No, you have no idea what I'm about to ask you. You're in your feels, okay?
Yeah.
Top 5 emo songs.
Fuck. Fuck. Top 5 emo songs.
Yeah, that's a hard one to narrow down.
Yeah.
Or just your favorite emo songs.
That's still hard.
Well, as someone who I love, there's so many bands that I love.
Like your go-to, like you're upset about something and you just need to just get it out in a song.
Okay. You're So Last Summer by Taking Back Sunday. Taste of Ink by The Used.
It's a good one.
I love a good. It's hard. Let me see. Grand Theft Autumn by Fall Out Boy.
Very good game.
Shut up! I said Grand Theft Autumn, sir.
Yes, I'm stealing cars, you steal leaves.
Jamie All Over by Mayday Parade, and let's see if I can think of one more.
You can do it.
I'm gonna go. It's gonna be cliche.
Is it mainstream?
No, it's kind of mainstream. I can say two more. Hello, Goodbye. Here in Your Arms is one of them. It's a classic.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna say Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card because I love that fucking song.
That's
or
a good song.
Curse of Curves. Curse of Curves is.
Well, that could be 6 and 7 or whatever.
Yeah, there's a couple. Okay. There's a couple of them, but there's a couple songs that I could just put on and just feel amazing with.
But at least The Used would be your go-to vocal.
Taking Back Sunday and The Used will probably be my go-to.
Let's see here. Okay. Well, another one. So in this house, very well known here, we are very, very sports. We have sports on all the time. If you had to pick 5 favorite sports moments, doesn't matter what it was, hockey, baseball, football, like the first ones that come to your mind. Doesn't have to be 5, just the ones that come to your mind.
Any moment with TJ Watt in it is a favorite moment.
Okay, well, that's easy.
I'm gonna have to say when Big Ben retired was a very sad moment, but is very memorable. Evan Longoria, when he played with the Tampa Bay Rays, he did an interview with a reporter, and they were practicing, and he caught a ball
Oh, I saw
out
that
of a
one.
freak moment
Yeah.
from hitting her in the face.
He's just like, guys, keep it in play or something.
Yeah, there's when the last time the Rays was able to win the division. I mean, it's been a long time, but they're one of the youngest baseball teams in the whole entire league, and the fact that Tampa Bay Lightning was able to win back-to-back consecutive Stanley Cups would probably be a good one for me. There's 5.
And I think I got one more,
Okay.
and this one should sound familiar because this is the one that started off everything. Top 5
Favorite scary movies.
horror movies.
I knew it was coming. Okay. Jaws will forever be my all-time favorite. I have a fascination, yet a very tremendous fear of the ocean and all the creatures living in it. And sharks are definitely an apex predator in reality and in my dreams. I love all Insidious movies. Conjuring, Nightmare on Elm Street is definitely up there. And Devil's Rejects is one of the ones. It's funny because CJ's dad has been an active.
I'm the boogeyman.
I'm the boogeyman. Yes, he's one of them. And let's see. I mean, anything in the Conjuring franchise, as far as Annabelle and everything goes, those are all very good. Anything clown related scares the shit out of me.
That Insane Clown Posse documentary.
Shut the fuck up.
It was terrifying.
Have you seen Big Money Hustlers?
No.
No, but now I want to.
Yeah. One of the movies I
great.
find hard to watch is probably Pet Sematary, the original.
Ooh, that one's fucked.
Just because the little boy that runs out, and it just reminded me. I mean, it's always been a hard one for me to watch because I know Indian burials are a real thing on sacred grounds, and I know that the Native American culture is very real, and they have certain beliefs. And the fact that the kid that ran out in the middle of the road that played that when I watched it as an adult, and knowing that I had a very blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy who was clumsy and was most likely to run out in the middle of the road, it kind of fucked me up. So that's probably another one.
Good choices. Okay, I got one. I remembered one more. All right, now we all know when you're out to eat at an Italian restaurant, your go-to is chicken parm.
Yes, I'm a basic bitch.
Or wherever you've been to, who has the best chicken parm? Or if you have to give it a couple, go ahead.
Ooh, okay.
We will ask them to sponsor us after this.
Okay, so I'm going to have to say the best chicken parms I've had is Leggio's.
Oh yeah, they have some good food.
All other food is good. I love Leggio's. I always go to the Plains location, and believe it or not, Franco's in Wilkes-Barre. They have their chicken parm, their sauce, everything they have there is delicious. I'm gonna say those two are my go-to: the Leggio's in Plains and Franco's Pizzeria and in Wilkes-Barre.
Well, any answer besides Olive Garden was the correct answer, so you passed.
Why the fuck would I pick Olive Garden to be a best at anything?
Because people have problems, okay?
When you're there, you're family.
When you're
and
there,
have a limited breadsticks.
yes, but yes, those are my picks.
Well, the reasons I'm asking you these because you listed off all these characteristics of Geminis, but these are the things that make you you. On top of these characteristics. And even though it's a little couple days past your birthday, I think it's so important we celebrate you for who you are. And not just a mother who, works hard, cooks, cleans, and is going to school, but these things that make you you. Especially those 5 favorite horror movies that led us to being us.
Yeah, our second date was Nightmare on Elm Street in the movie theaters when it came out. It was very fun. Oh, our minds are so dirty.
Oh, thank God this is not video recorded.
No, it was a fun time.
But I'm glad you had a good birthday week. And next year on your birthday, You'll be 1 year into your college career.
I will be.
And married.
And married.
Yeah. Oh.
Smart and taken, I will be. Oh, nonetheless, still dorky.
All right, fine. You want to get there? 5 favorite Star Wars characters.
Oh, no. We're not doing that.
No. Too late. We already went there.
Shit. Okay, so I always loved Star Wars. But after watching The Mandalorian, I'm going to say Grogu is it's just because of pure cuteness. Grogu is...
What? Jabba the Hutt's not cute?
I'm not... I haven't got there yet. Din Djarin is... Because he's daddy. He is Poppy. He's Poppy in the highest degree. Boba Fett is definitely one badass dude. Obi-Wan Kenobi, because he is the master Jedi of all Jedis. And I love a good bad guy, so I love Darth Vader. Cole grew up idolizing him because he thought he was awesome.
So it's hard not to like enjoy the character of Darth Vader. Just he changed like the whole
villain. You watch
villain.
Him as a young kid grow into some like, oh, I'm the chosen one. I'm an adolescent and I'm awesome too.
Even before the prequels came out, just him as a character, just like redefined the villain role.
Yeah, because you watched him be a good guy, some innocent kid to a good Jedi in training, and then just completely convert to the dark side.
I mean,
you watched him completely.
How many characters could make a breathing problem sound terrifying?
James Earl fucking Jones could.
Exactly. But that will wrap up this spot on you and your birthday.
I appreciate it. I liked doing the questions. It was fun. You put me on the spot.
Well, I wanted to surprise you. I thought I'd get more authenticity if you didn't know what I was about to ask you.
True, but also made me sound a little bit retarded trying to think about what I wanted to say.
Listen, I sounded retarded before. I was trying to say like, hey, I didn't do something, but here it is.
It just makes your editing process that much more difficult.
Unless I say fuck it.
All right. But however, we spent a lot of time talking about me. It was time to get to Billy.
10-cent beer night with Billy. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I want 10 cents.
Oh, so much.
Take it away, Billy.
Happy birthday, Rose. I got you 60 cents worth of beer.
Woo!
Don't drink it all in one.
Who's ready for some baseball? Cleveland, Ohio was not ready in the summer of 1974 with the Cleveland Indians. Yeah, it's a disrespectful as fuck name, but it's what they were called. They ran a pretty usual promotional night for the time. 10-cent beer night used to be a cash grab for baseball teams that weren't doing that great. The baseball team playing like shit, got like 70 cents. Welcome to 10-cent beer night.
So you're saying this could help Pittsburgh recently, a night like this?
Yeah, they don't do these anymore, unfortunately.
Damn, it's all right. Pittsburgh's above 500 again.
I mean, they have these for wing nights, but they should have these for beer nights still.
Oh, by the way, before you continue, the Golden Knights won the game 5-2.
They sure did. It's been on mute in the background. Not happy about it. Cleveland as a city was not doing that great around the time. I mean, it still isn't. They were actually the reason the EPA became a thing, so they weren't doing awesome. Several of the area plants were closing, leaving a big majority of the city unemployed. A mass exodus followed, because at the time people could just buy a house for like 20 grand. So fuck it, why not? The city was struggling, and so were the Cleveland Indians. The only glimmer of hope those poor bastards had.
25 grand. What's that in today's money?
Too damn much.
Too damn much.
Inflation I can't spell. Calculator.
By the way, I'm just guessing at that point.
Was 1974, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 1974, $25,000 into today. Holy shit, a dick. It's 162 grand in today's money.
That's a lot.
God damn.
Yeah.
It's weird they haven't raised minimum wage, but that went up.
Thanks, inflation.
Thanks, Obama.
Anyway. The Texas Rangers were doing decently better than the Cleveland Indians. They ended the 74 season with an 84-76, and this is the one record. The Rangers at the time were managed by my all-time favorite baseball manager, Billy Martin. Billy Martin was a drunk who liked to antagonize the opposing team during the games, then finding barroom brawls after. He was once hired and fired by the New York Yankees 5 separate times, and as a player would try to fight his own teammates, most notably Reggie Jackson.
I feel like he's in the wrong sport here. Maybe some boxing might have went well for him.
I mean, yeah, but he loved baseball.
Oh, that's
Just
fair.
because he liked beating the shit out of people doesn't mean he wasn't a baseball player.
Well, fair enough.
On May 29th, 1974, I actually wrote this on May 29th. The Rangers hosted the Indians in Texas. After a hard slide into the second, the benches cleared, assuming under the direction of Billy Martin.
Which you wrote this during
Uh,
Gemini season. Just saying.
well, I can't help when I write things.
Shh. It still counts.
The Rangers were slated to play the Indians again on June 4th, 1974. Cleveland trying for a cash grab around the 10-cent beer night using a low alcohol beer. Cleveland announcers hyped the entire thing up as a revenge game, and the city of Cleveland followed suit. So, like, the radio announcers and shit like that are just like hyping this game up to just be havoc.
And just for shits and giggles, I did a quick inflation calculator, 10-cent beer. It would be 65 cents today.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, good deal.
We'd be getting trashed if it was still that amount.
Yeah, we'd probably be the reason 10-cent beer night was canceled if it weren't for this game.
Time to full send it.
The people before us really ruined it for the future alcoholics of America.
Yeah, how am I just gonna cause havoc at a baseball game? And,
Yeah. We want a pitcher, not a belly itcher.
I want
Yes,
65-cent beer.
Yeah. Fuck your peanuts. We want the beer.
Being the game was the talk of the town, the attendance was double the amount the stadium had expected, leaving only 50 stadium security members on staff. Tickets held the stiff price of 50 cents at the door. Patrons could order 6 beers at a time, with no limit on how many times they could order more. Now, these fans are mostly unemployed, angry, and real angry with the Rangers right now. I think the slide ended the dude's season, but I could be real wrong. I didn't check too far into the reasoning of this.
All right, so we got a shit ton of people in here who have nothing to really live for getting drunk.
For a dime.
I can't
dime
wait.
beer.
I cannot wait to see where this goes.
We went to the movie theaters today, and it was 2 beers per person the whole night. They got 6 beers at one time.
Well, I mean, they were low alcohol, so.
But still, we got 2 beers for the whole movie. Like, that was it.
Oh, that'd be gone by like the 15-minute mark.
That was. I had to pee halfway through the movie because I freaking drank them both so quickly.
Can we pause it?
Yeah, there was no pause. I'm sitting there freaking dancing halfway through the movie. You think it was the do? No, it wasn't. It was me.
I'm watching a movie about water.
Yep.
Cleveland itself was in the midst of a heat wave at the time. Plus, all the returning college students and angry fans made for a melting pot of piss. Yeah, I was really proud of that one. All the elements added up to one of the most chaotic nights in Major League Baseball in history. Fans brought fireworks of varying degrees, along with some still sneaking in alcohol, even if they could get plowed for like $1.
All right, so
one of the Rangers actually got hit with a gallon bottle of Thunderbird.
I'm starting to respect Cleveland here a little bit. So, on top of having a bunch of, going to be homeless soon people with no jobs, we got a heat wave that makes everyone miserable and college kids who are notorious for being drunk and doing some dumb shit.
Yep.
Ah, perfect. I'm so glad the LB has great security.
Yeah, it's 50 of them. They only had 50 security on staff that night.
People say us millennials are a problem. It's those damn boomers ruined it for the rest of us.
As the game got underway, fans became more and more unruly. In the second inning, a heavy-set woman jumped the wall and flashed in the on-deck circle, followed by trying to kiss the umpire.
Mm.
In the fourth inning, the Rangers hit a home run, taking the lead. Immediately after, one fan ran onto the field naked and slid into second. He was never caught. Only 50 security guards on staff.
I respect that person. Actually, I respect both these people because this girl is a heavy-set woman and jumped. Good for her. That's an athletic feat for her people. And
I
this
mean,
other
the stands were lower at the time, I think.
either way,
Still able to steal second.
yeah. And this guy coming just stealing second for no goddamn reason, just besides being naked and drunk.
Dude,
Yeah.
naked sliding into second, like, he got ripped up. He had to
Oh yeah. He saw a doctor soon.
have.
Fucking third-degree burn on his ass cheek.
What are you here for? I got sand in my testicles and it ripped it up. We're in a city. How'd you get that? This is confidential, right?
You may see
Oh,
me.
this is awkward. You an Indians fan? By the fourth inning, the demand for beer had gotten to be too much for the concourse, so the ballpark decided to move in beer trucks behind the right field wall, meaning the fans will now be field level and hammered. What could possibly go wrong? The unruly fans started to get agitated by the long lines and began throwing tables that were blocking the lines. There was only two teenage girls serving the beer, and they walked off the job because of all the chaos going on, which meant the beer trucks were just open for the fans to do what they wanted.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it
I
was
wish I
so
was alive
terrible.
for this.
I mean, it's not uncommon. I mean, speaking of, like I mentioned, like Legios before, didn't we go there for Katie's birthday and we were ordering drinks and our server was like not even old enough to actually,
Yeah, she was like 18 or 19.
she wasn't even old enough to drink. So I could see how people who were like serving alcoholics beverages and they're drunk and irate and they're like, we want more beer. And they're not even old enough. They're like, yo, fuck this shit. I don't get paid enough. Or I don't even know what the fucking hype is about. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they lasted that long because it wasn't good.
Especially for so low potency alcohol.
Yeah, but you drink six of them in a clip. They may be low, but enough of them gonna do the trick.
I mean, just like any beer.
During the fourth inning, the Texas pitcher had a liner hit at him, and when he was okay, the fans started chanting to hit him harder. Uh, Billy Martin then began antagonizing the Indians as only he could do.
Fantastic.
That's awesome.
Billy Martin is such a fucking boss. I love that dude. In the fifth inning, two fans ran on the outfield and mooned the crowd. Billy Martin is loving all the chaos, and by the sixth inning, started blowing kisses at the fans. They responded by throwing full cups of beer onto the field. This is also the time they started lighting fireworks, throwing firecrackers into the Texas bullpen. It's only the sixth inning. Uh, the ballpark announcer told the fans to please not litter the field.
Please not litter in the field. They are pleading with these drunken buffoons who have no jobs, no careers, $25,000 houses to try and get.
Bloated by 3.5 beer.
Damn, that's sad.
In the seventh inning, a man threw a tennis ball onto the field and chased after it like a dog.
Tennis
Security
ball.
chased him down, but he jumped back into the stands, kind of like drunken baseball ollie ollie oxen free. After, after seeing this fan realizing they could just kind of jump on the field and run back into the stands, they basically just all did the same.
That's insane.
And they were naked.
There was actually like a clothes pile in left field for people to strip down and just throw their clothes in.
I like how they made a pile.
Yeah,
But-
I mean they wanted to be tidy.
Yeah, they were like, you know what? We're going to do this, but we're going to be kind of respectful. We're all just going to just make a pile of our clothes.
That poor groundskeeper's gonna have to clean all of this up.
I respect it.
In the middle of the seventh, during the seventh inning stretch, announcers were telling families to leave because the environment was becoming extremely dangerous. The Rangers were also worried for their own safety as fans started pelting their dugout with cherry bombs.
Oh, all right, we got warfare going
That's
on.
awesome.
I love it because some IEDs popping off.
Sorry, I needed to out my cigarette.
Shit, reading this, I feel like I need a cigarette.
Cleveland finally tied it up in the ninth, and you'd expect they'd be happy about it. No. While Texas was on defense, a fan decided to run on the field and ran towards outfielder Jeff Burrows. The fan claimed he just wanted to get his hat, and he did. However, he dropped it and Burrows kicked the fan. Somewhere in the scrum, Burrows fell down, and from the Rangers' dugout and point of view, it looked like someone was attacking Burrows. Billy Martin looked at his team and said, "Let's get 'em, boys," and they all stormed the field holding baseball bats.
Oh, okay. That's one way to breed some peace to the situation.
When the fans saw the Rangers running onto the field brandishing baseball bats, they also stormed the field, cornering the Rangers players. The Indians saw what was happening and decided to help the Rangers, worried they could be legit murdered by the riot breaking out on the field. The Indians stormed the field, also holding bats, and got the Rangers out of the circle they were trying to fight their way out of. The announcers actually called all this play-by-play, and the organist even started to play "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Oh my God! Whoever did that deserves a raise on the spot. He deserves a 5-cent beer.
Oh my God! The lyrics. They should have been singing "Take Me Out" at the ball game.
Swing, swing.
Oh goodness!
During the scrum, the home plate umpire was actually hit with a chair. When he was coming to, he looked down and saw a hunting knife inches from his feet planted in the ground. Basically like it was thrown at him. He immediately forfeited the game to the Rangers and got the fuck out of there.
Jesus Christ!
It was basically an MLB tables, ladders, and chairs.
Fucking Cleveland Dundee out here.
When fans were left on the field, they stole everything. Sorry, I changed the words and got fucked up. Fans stole everything on the field once the teams had gotten to safety. Security practically gave up, knowing how outnumbered they were. This is impressive. All in all, there was 60,000 beers sold, 19 streakers, only 7 emergency room visits, and only 9 arrests.
Holy shit! 60,000 beers sold.
If we were alive
And
in
only
that time,
9 arrests.
That's kind of impressive. 60,000 beers. I guess not impressive for the police, but
Well, like mostly they just wanted to get people the fuck out.
shit, I would have wanted to got out.
Major League Baseball took the situation seriously, instilling a rule that for the rest of the 10-cent beer night events that season, the fans could only purchase 4 cups a night. So they really toned it down, the losers.
Yeah, because I'm sure they have a way to keep track of that.
Yeah, there's so many different like places you could go to get beer, so you could definitely get hammered. In listener time, so if this gets out on time, I'm not making promises. I understand we're doing this Saturday.
Yeah, I usually edit on Sundays anyway, so
No, we got this. So in listener time, the anniversary of the chaotic 10-cent beer night was yesterday, or June 4th for those listening in the future. Unfortunately, MLB doesn't have 10-cent beer nights anymore. So thanks, Cleveland. Guardians of no fun.
I don't like Cleveland anymore. I respect the fans, but I don't like the team now.
Well, yeah, but they're part of the reason it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Fuck Cleveland. You know what? They should bring it back and just let these fights happen.
Yeah, honestly, I will watch clips of bench clearing brawls all day.
Because we're everyone's talking how MLB is more exciting now because these new rules. The pitch clock, a little bigger bases, stuff like that. If they bring back 10-cent beer nights, think how some of these fans act now. All right, Chicago and Boston, add some 10-cent beers. We can get some exciting things going on.
Yo, give me a 10-cent beer night of the Red Sox and Yankees.
Exactly.
Considering the average beer in Pennsylvania is $3.40.
Yeah, but I'm sure an average beer at a ball game is for like $9.
Even more. I'm
Yeah,
saying
At
like
least.
just to buy it in a Pennsylvania like convenience stores, like just to buy a fucking tall boy is like $3.40. The $10
I
beer.
can get a case of Natty Daddies for $10.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a case. Like it's crazy.
Imagine seeing that chaos go down. That's amazing.
I looked up clips of it. It looks fucking awesome.
We need a
Like
new
not for anyone involved, but it just
a new brawl to go down in some sporting event.
make it happen, MLB. You'll get more viewers.
I mean, soccer over there in Europe and the Middle East, they see a lot of these things. They take that shit serious.
Yeah, they don't fuck around when it comes to football.
Yeah, I'm watching videos of this tonight. But
Yeah, I saw the woman who jumped into the on deck circle. And yeah, she had balls.
good for her.
And she tried to make out with the young.
Beer is not what it used to be.
Yeah, beer is not what it used to be.
Thanks, millennials.
Fucking assholes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, fucking PBR 20-some bucks.
Well, here's me and my Blue Moon.
Yeah, those are fucking expensive too.
Yup. I'm drinking the Roos.
I can't even talk. I'm drinking White Claw and tequila.
Well, you guys, do we have anything else here?
Watch Little Mermaid.
Yes, go watch The Little Mermaid.
Look up 10-cent beer night.
Look up the videos for 10-cent beer night.
It's a wild time.
And love all people.
Just don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Don't
love
be a
people.
dick.
Just because it's Pride Month doesn't mean you have to love everybody on one month. You love them all the time, regardless of their walk of life, race, gender, sexuality, and how they identify. Love everybody equally.
Damn. I feel like I should just throw my outro and just leave that there. Well, and as we end our episode tonight, we'd like to thank you for sending it with us. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode, and if you did, please give us a shout out on your local social media platforms. We are the Full Send Rejects, and we are signing off. Before we do, never get to full fucking send, no matter what you do with your life, and respect others who live their life the way they see fit, and never stop being a reject.
Rejects after hours.
Fucking full send it.
Full send it.
We love you guys.